Let me hear you say ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da. Crazy at this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da.
Good morning and welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. Today is June 27, 2023. Let me bring in Mr. Samuel Worker from Liberia. Let's hear what's happening back home. What's up, Sam?
Yeah, Rob, good morning. Yeah, good morning.
How you doing?
I'm trying to position myself. I'm great, man. Good morning.
You try to position yourself, man. Some global positioning system, man. Okay, man, get yourself together. What's
I'll
up?
tell you.
Well, man,
not much this morning. See that?
I was just reading about the Chief Justice and her little commotion she had there with the Zogos and the youth who trying to rehabilitate themselves.
Of force. Yeah, the use of force on the rehabilitation center. Yeah, it's true. Did you see the video? So
Yeah.
this land in question is so the Chief Justice, I don't just understand. If you were saying that the people, if they claim this land, you go to court. But you as Chief Justice, if you know well that this land belongs to you, Why could he go to the court, to the court, so that they can evict the guys? But instead,
She
use
took the law
force
in her own hand.
in your own hands.
You see, and this is
Yeah,
the
you see,
problem.
so
Sam, this is the problem we're having in Liberia now. You know, those in power
you see,
law and do what they want to do, but we who not in power, they tell us to go to court.
yeah. You see
So
that?
what is
And
that?
the court process is just a state managed thing. The court being business in the country nowadays. It just stays managed. That body has been running long since midnight. And so tomorrow you come, will just drag you and drag you at the end, you are guilty. It's been stays managed.
But it's sad, man, that the Chief Justice will do that. You know, take the law in our own hands. Now, this is a typical example what will happen when Liberians start returning home. So when people return home and you own people land, we can go and take any means and get you on the land and take you to go to court.
Because you're in power.
So what are sentiments of the people in the city?
People are crazy. You saw the video. People, I mean, not just those that are from the community, but from all around the country. People are calling in talk shows and say it was wrong. So they do not even trust the justice system because if the chief justice can do that, I don't trust in the system anymore.
I, I heard she took soldiers and the people were shooting all in the air.
Yeah, beat people. You
Now,
saw the video. Beat people, man, shooting on the air, and besides the shooting in the air, she used a bulldozer to break all the facilities.
then they said they had a $45,000, 10 billion school on the
Yeah. Mm-hmm. According to the human rights, yeah, person from the United Methodist Church, they you spend about 45,000 plus
yes.
for that construction.
That way, Mr. Knight. He's a director of
Mr.
the
Knight,
school.
Jefferson Knight.
Yeah, and the guy who sold the land is Clarence Mamalu. He go around
Momolu.
all the land in that area. There's different people with money selling the land 2-3
Yeah.
times, and that way he must have done to
So
the
that's it.
now. She has taken the law into her own hands. What do you expect for the rest of the Liberian people to do who claim that the land is theirs? So when you got money and power, you can go out and bring tractor and bulldozer and just bulldoze people land now. The chief
That's the
justice,
kind of system we got now. Jungle
arrested.
justice.
The chief justice should be arrested. She
But
should be
who arrest her now?
the Liberian people. All of you can go piss off. This is injustice. This is the same thing we could talk about leading to violence. You know, that she used violence to bring the place down. The violence. She didn't use any peaceful means. She didn't go through the court. She didn't initiate any process. She just took the power of her office and took the soldiers that were armed, shot around the state and used the bulldozer to people building down. Now you see,
Yeah.
Sam, if a vacant space, that's different. But you got a building on it with 10 classrooms. You just go break that whole building down to that. This is leading our country to violence. This is not right. This is the same thing that's been happening in our country forever, man, forever. It's been happening forever. And it's still happening. It's still happening. People in our country still feel the privileged, even in families. I told you how my sister got our family money in her bank account with her money. It's not right. And she a lawyer. These people know it's not right to do these things. Why do they do it? Because they can do it and get away with it. You see why our country can't grow? So what are the sentiments of the people in Liberia? We can't hear you.
The issue of trust, man, is just crazy around here now. The issue of trust. Yeah, you got me. You got me. You get me clear now.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
can
issue
hear
of
you.
trust now is the issue of trust is what people are concerned. If the Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia can do that,
So that had been the
it means you are
easiest
not. We
trust
are.
ever seen. Don't talk
It
about
means we are
trust.
not protected.
All the stealing that been going on in our country, all the corruption and raping and evil. What are you talking about trust? Why
So
you
this is
think
the last. This is the last point now. The justice system
look
that
at look,
must be there to check.
look at day before yesterday, the president passed a budget and give it to the house. The people didn't even read the budget. They didn't even go over the budget. He wanted a loan. Yes, it was a loan.
Your loan.
Yeah, I heard Darius Dillon talking about it. It was a loan. He went to some gangster company and got a loan and brought it to the Liberian legislature, saying they must approve it. And the people didn't even read the loan. They didn't read the agreement. He brought it overnight one day. The next day, they sat down and approved it. These are the people ruling our country. The whole nation should rise up and put these people in jail. We should rise up against these people and just go and overthrow the whole damn system. We don't need no military. We don't need no guns. They're like, this is evil. This is evil.
So let's see whether the upper house, the Senate,
What kind of
we
upper house,
approve
man?
that. Let's
Come
see.
over here, man. All those corrupt people, the Liberian citizens need to rise up and overthrow this damn government. It's too much. The stealing just too much, man. We have nothing. When the next government coming, what we have? Nothing but Zogos and dope addicts and a mess up nation. And Sienna, you're supposed to know better, man. Sienna, you is an educated woman. She's supposed to know better. They don't go and break the children place down. Common sense will tell her that thing will still our problems. Common sense will tell you go and break down a 10 building school, a 10 classroom school building for students who rehabilitated. You think it will bring a problem? It will bring a problem.
Yes, certainly,
It will bring a
certainly.
problem. But you know,
But even the Zogos, even the Zogo themselves, what I learned from other from guys around the Zogo themselves, are angry. We want to leave the streets, and we've got a place where we can be rehabilitated. We will destroy it, so you want to keep us in the streets.
but that was
Yes,
stupidness.
I heard some saying that. Yes,
That was stupidness, Sienna. You did. That was stupidness. You know, you see the people school of $45,000 school. You even if it was $10,000 school, you go break it down.
so I like to find out something, Rod. United States. You think if this happened with a key person in government in America, what happened?
Well, the thing that gotta happen. They gotta sue. Excuse me. I think I'm so excited on my throat, like you know. They gotta bring a lawsuit against her. They got to bring a lawsuit against her. They got to go to the government and demand redress. If we can't bring the government, then the people got to protest. The people got to continue doing what they're doing until this woman answer, because this is tyranny. This is tyranny. You raining down on the people. You know, Sam, I myself, we got land in Kingsville. We got 92 acres. I went to churches finished building on my land and all. What would do? All that land gone. We ain't gonna fight for it no more. I finish for anybody. Because
The
we
laws will
have
happen 20 years. You can still claim the land, but 20 years in 20 years time.
yeah, but besides that, all of that during the war, people migrated. We were not in Liberia. And many people have lost property because of that what is the name? What is all the man? Adverse possession. Many people have lost land because of adverse possession. You know what adverse possession means?
Mhm.
You know what that means?
No.
Okay, the adverse possession is when you own land and you don't take care of the land, you don't go on the land, you don't do nothing with the land just sit there. Grass grow, tree grow, flowers grow. One day Joe Blow come there, he see the land. He said, oh, that land look nice. I can sit here and build my little shop and open my little house and do it. He cleared the whole land. Nobody said nothing. Everybody passing, hey Joe Blow. He said, hey, how you doing? How you doing? They said, Mama, that your house? He said, yeah, that's my land, man. I'm trying to get my land together. He cleared the whole land. Nobody said nothing. He built his house. Nobody said nothing. He opened his shop. Nobody said nothing. He sat down on the land for 21 years. Now you see that the law says, even if you adverse possess the land, if you don't stay there for 21 years, the rightful owner can come and move you.
So even with all deed, you can say within 1 year you have the won't have movie. Even with all deed.
So I say, if you don't have deed, if you sit on the land and you build on the land, you got to be there for 21 years before you can own the land. You can't be there for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. No. People can pass and wave to you, say, "That's my land, yeah, that's my land." If you stay there 19 years, then somebody comes and say, "My man, that's my land. What you doing my land?" He said, "But my man, I've been here 19 years." He said, "Yeah, but it's still my land." He said, "No, that's my land, and I built all these houses." No, you can't own it. The law says you got to be there for 21 years. You're not there for 21 years, it's not for you. I got to compensate you for everything you build.
Right.
I can't break it down. You got to get some relief. I may not have to pay you everything you built up there, but equity, that's where equity kicked in. That's what you see in the law. We have equity. You have the law. The law is the law. You do everything. But when the law is one-sided, it's not looking good, then equity kicks in. Equity is fairness. Equity is unjust enrichment. If you take that man's whole property and the 21 years not over, you say, oh, you don't own the land, I will break it down, all that. You depriving the man of his daily bread. Or you confiscate the property, say for you, you're going to use it, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. Okay? There are laws against that. When you demolish things, there's a law called waste. You can't create waste with people's property. You know, if you demolish property, you got to demolish it for a purpose. People
For a
have,
purpose.
yeah, people have pecuniary value. That means money, monetary value in houses. You can't just break people's houses down like that after the man stayed on the land for almost 19 years. You say nothing. But when did the chief justice buy this land? They didn't say all of that. They just said she bought the land for somebody, and they didn't say how long this school has been on the land. Or I misread it or something like that. Because I did quick reading because I was just about to start my show when I saw the newspaper report about it. So I started reading it quick. But they didn't say all of that in the paper. The man just said he bought it in 2013. He said he bought it in 2013. So from 2013 to now, how many years? To 2020, that's 7 years. And this is what year is this? This is 21. 2023.
23.
So he been there only 13 years. So he has not been there 21 years. But still, he's supposed to use the law to move
So,
you.
Rod, excuse me, ask, how does this eminent domain comes about?
That's not eminent to mean. Eminent to mean is for the state. Only the state can exact eminent to mean. Eminent to mean is the state got to have a purpose that is the meaning to the progress and advancement of the nation before they can take your property. Say, for example, you got a house along the river, okay? And that area where your house is a good area. All the all the all the professionals have evaluated and seen that that area is a good area to build a bridge because the land is solid, the land is strong, and it's not soggy. But you own that land. But the nation needs a road. And the best place to build the road is where your land is for it to cross the river. So if the land ain't have foundation, there'll be no socket, there'll be no sand under the bridge or anything. It'll be solid ground. Your land is solid ground. So the state want it. So the state institute called something called eminent domain to take your land. They come to tell you, say, Mr. Wicker, we want your land. Your land is the only land in this area here feasible for building a bridge. So the state want your land. He said, "No, you can't take my land." He said, "Yeah, we want your land." So what the state does is, you don't fix the price. They will pay you for your land. They will pay you fair market value for your land. They will not just take your land and don't pay you. It's a court process. They will take you to court. They will file for eminent domain. They will bring the market value of your property, what your property is worth. And the state got to pay you for that. They got to pay you the market value. They will not pay
So
you extra.
it means they had to appraise your building, your structure.
No, I said they'll pay you the market value. It will be appraised
Yeah, okay.
what the market value is for that area. You can't carry it higher. You can't say, oh, because the state wanted triple the money, double the. No, they will not do it. They'll pay you the exact market value, how much the land is worth. They will pay you for it. They will take the land. They will use it for how many years they want to use it. If they decide not to give it back to you to use it permanently, you will never get the land back. But say they use it, they build a bridge, and they use the bridge for so long, then the government found out that bridge is not good no more. They want to destroy that bridge and build another bridge somewhere else that would be more feasible and quicker and provide more economic leeway, blah, 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 whatever they want to build it for. Okay? When they break that bridge down and the government doesn't need it no more, they got to call you, the family, and say, look, we don't need this land no more. Do you still want it? You want it? They will give it back to you for the fair market value or whatever agreement they'll come to. But they got to give you the right to first refusal. You who they took the land from, they got to come back to you and offer the land to you again. Say, man, we'll finish with that land. You want it back? You can have it. But we got to negotiate a price. So they got to come back to you. No matter what it is, 20, 30, 40 years, they use the bridge for. As long as they don't. Right now, there's a case in New York where a black family had a land near the water. And racism and everything, people just came and took the people land from there and said they wanted to build something. Just foolishness, they took the people land from them, tried to make them poor. Took their land from them, they put something there. After some years, they didn't need it now. Right now, they're not using the land for nothing. The court giving the land back to the family. And that land is worth millions of dollars because it's near the water.
So they didn't go through the court process to institute eminent domain.
They did. That's what I told you. You cannot institute eminent domain without going to the courts. Eminent domain is a legal process. You got to go to the court to institute eminent domain to take people's property, because the court got to institute measures to show that the state is not taking advantage of you, because the state is more powerful than you. The state can do anything to you. So eminent domain is to make sure that when the state takes your land, they give you market value for it. They pay you market value for it. Okay? So, and you don't know, market value may be higher than selling to somebody you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because there will be no debate, no begging to change the price or bring the price down or low, no, nothing like that. Just what the market
So
value is, just what you get. What? You there? Oh, it's gone again. Well, but anyway, so this is what's happening in Monrovia this morning. Sam, you gotta go out and come back in. This is what happened. He will come back in. Let me see if I can. Sam, you gotta go and come back in. Okay, let me make sure he comes back in. Well, so I hope you all understood. He asked questions about eminent to me, but this situation with the Chief Justice, this is not eminent to me. This falls under the category of what we look at when we talk about adverse possession. People coming and taking your property and building on it in your absence. Was the Chief Justice right for using force to clear the land? No, she wasn't right. Especially the way there was a 40,000 school building on the property. She had to go to court. She's the Chief Justice of Liberia. If the Chief Justice of Liberia can take the law in her own hands, this is a disgrace to our country. A total disgrace, man. You go demolish, and you see my people, read the news, you'll go and read the front page African newspaper. They said the police, the woman took soldiers, everything there to clear the area to make sure that all the Zogos were not around. They were shooting all in the area to scare them. Then they used bulldozers and broke down all the buildings. Now this building is the New Life Recovery Center. The building that we're talking about that was broken down is a rehabilitation center. It's a drug and rehabilitation center. It's called the New Life. It was called the New Life Recovery Center. And it was run by the United Methodist Church. This was a church organization. It wasn't just something somebody just built something there and were using it for foolishness. This wasn't no foolish operation. The Chief Justice of Liberia should know better. And these are the same things we're talking about, man. These are the same things we're talking about, people taking the law into their own hands. Because you Chief Justice, you feel you're just going to break the people building down, break their school down, and displace the students and stuff like that. Even if you're right, why you didn't use the court process? And you the Chief Justice, you're supposed to be encouraging people to use the court process. Let me put this woman up there so you can see her. Because this is not right. This is not fair. This is not just. Here's the case here. Chief Justice embroiled in land dispute. Yeah, the Chief Justice here, right down here. This is CNN Yo in the corner here. That was my schoolmate at Continental University College. My schoolmate. A permanent, respected Liberian family. What are you, CNN? You taking the law in your own hands. Go and demolishing the people's property. They should sue you. And now they're talking about all the lawyers scared to sue this woman. I should be in Liberia. You see why I should be in Liberia? Because I don't give a damn. I would sue any damn body. I would sue you. And let me see what y'all do to me. You know, this is the shit that go on in our country time and time again. And our people just die because of this foolish stupidness. You know, you take the law into your own hands. Then you tell the people to use the law. You use violence to destroy the people's property, to demolish the children's school. Then you tell the children, oh, I got power, I demolish your thing. You won't fight me? Go to court. I'm the Chief Justice. Go see where you go when in court. This is not right. These are the same things that led to the 1980 coup d'etat. My people, you see it here. Our country has not changed. Our country has not evolved. It's not the country. It's our people. It's the men and women of Liberia have not evolved. They have not grown. They have not learned. They see all the... Siayana, you're my classmate. She was alive to see all the atrocities that occurred in Liberia. We witnessed it. We lived it firsthand. Some of us may not have encountered it in real life, but we lived it in the country. When you can't move, when you're scared, when your life is stagnated, you're facing danger. And that's how most people live in Liberia, man. And see, I don't know, they should know, man. They should know we're trying to change our country. But you go back to that same old bad attitude that our leaders have exhibited from time immemorial. Bad attitude. I tell you right now, how my sister is in charge of our family money. She take the money and put all in her personal account. Why would you do that? She's a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. My other brother a lawyer, so you disrespect all of us and you feel you can take the money and just do what you want to do. You see, this is the problem we face in our society. And these are the problems that must be righted. We got to sue some of these people. We got to sue some of them, man. Despite the fact that it's hard to do it. It's hard to do it, man. It's hard. My younger brothers and sisters been behind me to sue. But it's not something we used to, man. Even though it's right, that's not something we used to suing brothers and sisters over property shit. But what's so hard in doing the right thing, man? What's so hard in doing the right and easy thing? If you're not a rogue, if you're not a criminal, why you gotta behave like one damn criminal? Why? You see, and this is the problem we face in Liberia, because in Liberia we believe that all our brothers and sisters are there to guide us. And we should do what they say. And this is what has caused us problem from time immemorial. Because some brothers and sisters do things that are not right. And they feel the younger siblings gotta abide by it because they are older. It's not right. It's not right. The same thing with our country. People get in power, they do the same damn thing. They feel nobody should question them. They can do anything they want to do in power. You want to fight them, go to court. But they can break your house down. They can bring machinery and disturb your life and livelihood. What's wrong with our country, man? What's wrong with our country, man? I just tired. When I go to Liberia, I won't go live somewhere where people can't come visit me, where the road's bad or the road's too far. You can't come see me. I'm not like this, man. I like law and order. I like fairness. I like justice. I tell you with the corruption and stealing, man, what the shit in the family, in the government, in the clubs, the stealing is just too much, man. It's too much. Then they get mad at you when you tell them they're wrong. I give a damn who mad. You wrong, you wrong. You see, Ellen Johnson Sally kept me on our government for 12 years. She did that. I didn't die. I wasn't going to submit to her. She's a damn criminal. And I told them that. She pissed off because I didn't join Claire Johnson to go fight with her. I told Claire she was a damn criminal. I couldn't fight for her. She's a damn useless criminal. I couldn't fight for her. Look what my country is today. You think if I fought for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, How would I be looking at myself today, seeing my country all messed up and shit like this? You think I've been in Ure? You think I Sierra Allen? You think I don't fucked up people in Liberia? Excuse my French, but that's how it is. Those useless men in Liberia now destroy our country. Now they set it down, nothing but damn rogues enjoying their wealth. How do we enjoy that shit? That's why our country can't be stable. Our country can't find peace because all these damn rogues and war criminals and economic rogues sit in our country and want to benefit from the fruit of the thievery. And Jesus Christ said, no, 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 no. You cannot benefit from what you stole. We're coming to punish you. We're coming to punish you. These people need to be punished. Look at our country. The same evil shit going on that been going on from time immemorial. When you got power, you got everything. The poor man must go to court. But you can take the guns and the bulldozer and come and destroy our property with violence. That violence. That violence. That not power. That violence. You perpetrating violence against other Liberian people. You know? And why our country will not have ghettos? If the Chief Justice, knowing that our country's youth are plagued with this hopeless living and drug use, then you see the rehabilitation center, instead of you donating it to the people, or even leaving there alone and helping to donate to it, you go to break it down for your daughter. This is where our country is and has come. You know, you heard President Walker the other day talking about our country and how Liberia got so many ghettos right in Monrovia. Got over 800 ghettos. Can you imagine that? So what do you think it will get? They got 800 ghettos right in Monrovia. What do you think about the rest of the nation? What do you think about the rest of the nation, man? That's some serious problem. That's some serious problem. And we cannot sit down as Liberian people and see our country just destroyed. I'm tired. These guys leading our country, they come with their country and Congo shit. They're supposed to be the leader of the country people. Look at the shit they got our country looking like. Our country is a mess. They are a disgrace to the country people. So right now, what the rest of us Congo people will do, I ain't gonna look at our dress. I live my life now. It's time for me to start dressing, enjoying my life. Now it's time for me to dress like the way I want to do, live like the way I want to live. I feel that I've reached to the stage that I deserve this. And that's why I'm dressing like this now. In the past, that were my struggling days. I was struggling for money, for life, for everything. But I don't need to do that no more. I found peace in who I am. So I don't have to mix with other people no more. I try to do that all my life. I try to do that with family. I try to do that with friends. Anybody who know me, know Rodney Chesson always talk about coming together, about uniting, about bringing ourselves together. That's all I ever spoke about in my life. I don't have to do that no more. I don't have to do that no more. My people are hard-headed. My people are ruthless and callous. And if they don't care about themselves, why should I care for them? I got to care about myself now. I'm spending money on myself. I'm doing everything for myself and my family. I've done too much for other people with no gratitude. I work in community all my life, no gratitude. So why should I continue working with people? My people have no concept of doing things as a people. Everybody want power. Everybody want money. Everybody can't get it. And the way they want to get it is not the way to get it. You can't keep stealing from everybody and expect to live a life of integrity, a life of honesty, a life of trustworthiness. You can't. You can't. So you got to take a step back and look at yourself. And that's what you hear all our leaders, all our singers, people say, look at yourself in the mirror before you look at other people. You got issues. You got issues. Look at yourself. You know, I know a little girl. She come to me and she tell me, oh, Brother Rodney, I want you to help my brother. I want my brother to be like you. I said, how your brother would be like me? I didn't make myself like that. It was my aunt who made me like this. By the grace of God. She gave me education. She enlightened me. She showed me how to accept things that I needed to accept. And if I didn't understand it, and God didn't show me it, it wasn't for me. So my life has always been peaceful. I've only asked God for what is for me, not what other people got. No. Same thing in 1980 when the coup came. I was scared like hell. I had nobody. Yeah, my pa got all these children, but now I'm alone, man. I've always been a one-man warrior. Anybody who know me, that's my name from the YMCA, one-man warrior, one-man army. I do what I gotta do. I don't depend on people. When you come from a father with many children, all the mothers got input in trying to control the father. So the children are left confused and discombobulated. And that's what happened to my family. My pa got 20 children. My children, my brother and sister don't know who to trust. They don't know who to turn to. We can't trust each other. So why are we meeting? Why are we doing things together? That's not a family. I called my brother, I asked my brother for $50 to get a debate with me, question me, what you want it for? You know, because they think I got money, why I want money from them. You know? But that's not even a question. That's not even a question about it. It's about where we stand as a people. Where we stand as our brothers' keepers. Are we truly our brothers' keepers? Look at our country. All the damn rogues we got. People passing contracts just to steal our money. We have no brothers' keepers. You know? Even my family, I have no family. They all want to steal from each other. Huh? They all want to steal from each other. It's not right. It's not right. You know? And I look at all the dishonesty. I don't want to be involved with it. I don't want brothers. I don't want sisters. I don't want to be involved with family issues, with property issues. God gave me the ability to make my own money. That way you see, I'm not running behind my property. I'm not running behind my property. I'm not. Because God blessed me all my life, man. God bless me and give me what I want. Why am I going to run behind brother and sister property for to make myself unhappy? Why am I going to run behind my property with my useless brothers and sisters to make myself unhappy? Or with my property with my useless brothers and sisters to make myself unhappy? I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. I work for what I got. I don't have nothing. I got nobody giving me nothing. It's just that I work. I put in the time. And I'm educated. When I work for you, I work for you. I work for you. I should still be in the army today. But my late brother was in trouble. You see, and that's the kind of man I am. When you're my family, when you're in trouble, you gotta call me. You gotta send nobody to me. I'm a child of the universe. I know God will tell me something wrong. The same thing happened with my family. I was in the army away in Germany. Something happened with my family. I couldn't sleep. I was just waking up in the night. I said, no, something wrong home. Because there was nothing wrong around me. I said, why am I waking up 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning for something is wrong? Because I'm in tune with nature. I'm in tune with life. The same thing happened with the coup in Liberia. I asked anybody on Cotton, I wrote a poem before the coup, 2 or 3 days before the coup, asking Liberia, why are you sad? Why our parents, we have risen up against our parents. Everybody came to me and asked me, did you have any premonition about the coup? I didn't have no premonition, but I'm a man of the universe. When things happen, I know. I'm going to be there. God will tell me. The universe will tell me. So I kept waking up. Not knowing my little brother was in trouble. And that's why I left the army. He himself doesn't know that because of his trouble, I had to leave the army. That when he disrespect me and do things, I leave him with God. Because when you do things that I forget, because when my brother was in trouble, he had nobody. They had nobody. My mom had nobody. And that's why I kept waking up in Germany every morning. I knew something was wrong somewhere. Nobody had to tell me. I'm a family man. I'm a community man. The same thing when the coup happened, I told you I was waking up, things were not right with me. My countenance was not right. Because I'm a man of people. I'm a man who loves people and care about people, their upliftment and their advancement. And when things happen around me, the people I care about, I know. Sometimes your parents will say, oh, things happen to you, I know. They know. If they're in the universe, they know. I didn't know nothing was happening at home, but I knew. When I got home, my mom sat in the middle of the house crying. Every window in the house open, every window, every door open. I must say, when I got in my house, I thought my house had been robbed. I come up the stairs, every window open, every door open. I'm like, what the hell happening? I ran in the house there, my mom sitting there crying, my brother in trouble, she didn't know who my brother is. I felt it. Thousands of miles away in Germany. I knew something happened in my house, that it wasn't right. And I had to come home. So it's the same thing with Liberia. But I'm getting away from there now because I've come to realize that the people in Liberia are evil people. We're wicked, callous, selfish people. Even my family is selfish because Ben and I, you're my family. Cyril Allen, my family. All these boys destroyed my country for greed and useless bullshit. And they're sitting in Liberia acting like Bisha, think they had done something good for our country. While our country looked like a solemn mess. But they're my family people. But I don't relate to them because I'm not that kind of family. I'm not a man of greed. I'm not a man of corruption. And those are the people, you know. They think I won't join them. I go home, Ben, and I tell them, look at the foolish man. I want to kick me in the nuts. You talk to me like that? You're a damn rogue, a criminal. You won't talk to me like that. I want to beat the hell out of Ben out of you. Then my other cousin, stupid cousin Ben, down there talking about, oh, you slapped the man yet? And Ben and I, got up to slap me. Can you imagine that? I have fixed my military ring. I'm going to punch that stupid. I'm going to kill that guy. If Ben and I had lifted up a hand to slap me, I was going to be in jail today. Because I was going to give that guy one undercut. They were going to pick him up from the ground and throw him straight in the back of the house. Then I was going to kill the rest of them. I was going to kill. I was ready to kill these Congo bitches talking to me like I honor them. I was ready to kill those Congo killers by bitches. And that's a warning to them. If you ever talk to me like that again, I will stomp you like you never had a mother. I will stomp you. Ben and I, you were standing up to slap me. Can you imagine that? Oh, God. I just glad it never happened because I would have been in jail. Or I would have been dead. Because I was going to kill, there were 4 or 5 Congo boys, who were light-skinned boys sitting out there. I was going to kill every one of them. They're my family people. But you disrespect me, I'm going to kill every one of those bitches. Until the day they don't respect me, I don't respect them. You know, I live with people who grew up all our lives. People think that my aunt left me money and I'm meaning them. I got the Andy property and shit like that. What the bullshit is that? You see the people kill my pa. I lost everything. I'm living with you in your bedroom. How do I have property for your aunt? And we come in America and this is what people were keeping in their heads in Liberia. I think the people, my relatives, not knowing the people think I got their property and they want it back from me. Is that family? That's not family. I'm going through this depressed situation in my country where everything I lost, everything in my life I lost. Then these people still thinking I got something from their aunt and I keep it. How can you call those kind of people family? You can't call the people family. That's why when I come home to Liberia, I will be the man of judgment. I will be fair because I'm a Christian. I belong to Jesus Christ. But firm, y'all will learn something. Liberia will change overnight. All the damn rules will be whistling the hallelujah chorus. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Tired with the stealing, with the lying, with the deceitfulness, with the crookedness, my society is just, I grew up in a society, I told you, I didn't want to be born. I remember being born. I remember being born. I don't know where I came from, but I remember when I would pop up in the skies and I was coming down and I saw where I was coming. I said, no, I don't want it. I turned back. I remember that very, very well. I was going back. And they told me, no, you got to go. You got to fulfill your mission. That's your mission. So all this thing is a mission. When we finish, we got to go to the next stage. I know it. I keep telling you all this. Everybody who has listened to my show, I told them, I said, I knew where I was born. And where I was coming, I rejected it. The family, the nation, the people, I rejected everything. I was going back. And they told me, no, you got to go back. And I said, why I got to come? So I know why I'm here. I'm here because I'm here on a mission. I don't know what that mission is. Maybe that just to prove myself as a good Christian, as a servant of Jesus Christ, so that I can die and go back home. But I know from where I came. And I know coming to this earth is a test for all Christians. All God people gotta come to earth to be tested. This is the testing ground where you see evil, temptation. This is where Satan lives. And if you can overcome all that evil, all that temptation, all that greed, all that negativity, you are prepared for the next level. But our whole world is not just political, it's just not economic, it's spiritual too. Everything is combined and flowing together. And you don't believe it, you'll see it soon. That everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. That's why you got to be careful how you choose your God. Because your God is who you are. That's why when I hear Liberian people talk about, oh, don't mess with me, I will put my Christianity down. As soon as you say that, you are condemned. As soon as you say that, you are condemned. And this will condemn us. We play with religion. We think we can play with God because we use juju and we got so many different gods. So we think Christianity falls under that same realm. But African people gotta be serious about your religion. Christianity is no religion to play with. It's no religion to fool with. If you think it's a joke, that's why we're suffering. Look around you. Look at our country. We are suffering because we play with Christianity. We think Christianity is a joke. I wouldn't be here today if Christianity was a joke. I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here today. Take my word for it. Because when I saw the first man come on Cottonton University College after the coup d'etat in Liberia, the coup d'etat happened that morning, like 2, 3 in the morning, and we did not see the first soldier on campus on Cottonton University College in Banga, 200 miles from Liberia until midday when they came, because they were all rejoicing in town, killing people, going from house to house, killing people. When the first group of soldiers came on campus and look, I got it with blood on their team, they started yelling, hey, we did it. I was scared shitless. I couldn't see my future. I couldn't see 1 hour before me. I couldn't see it. I saw people brutalized, they beat people, man. I saw how they handcuffed Steve Tolbert them in the truck and had them beaten, and they were squatting down. I didn't know what my fate would have been. I was scared shitless. But you know what I did? I have one God, and there is no other God before him. I went to my room. I fell on my knees, and I told Jesus Christ, if you save me, I will do your will. No matter how tough it is, no matter how hard it is, working for Jesus Christ is not an easy task. You think being Christian is easy? Look at Jesus' life. Being a Christian is not an easy thing. Following in Jesus' path is not an easy thing. So everybody who look at Jesus say, oh, I won't be like Jesus, I won't be like Jesus. I wish you know what you're wishing for? You remember when the man on the cross, the thief on the cross, with Jesus turned to him and said, Jesus, I want to be with you. I want to be one of you. With your angels, I want to be one of you. And Jesus asked him, say, can you drink the cup I drink from? He said, you can't handle that thing. You can't handle it again. That cup not for everybody. But you'll be in heaven with me. But you can't drink that cup I drink from. You can't handle it. My class is done. 1 hour. Aluta. Continua. Don't let me take you astray with me. Have a good day, my people. I'll see you tomorrow. Sierra Leone did the wrong thing. The Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia cannot go around using violence and force against other Liberian citizens and telling them to use the code of law to redress the issues. She was wrong. Liberia and Liberian people deserve better. Far, 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 far better. Have a good day, my people. And Aluta continue.